So Winnipeg gets really cold in the winter. You already know this, but what you might not know is that there are people like Dr. Gordon Giesbrecht, also known as Professor Popsicle, who actually study the physical effects on the body of being in extreme cold situations. So Dr. Giesbrecht, what have you noticed about people who make a point of exercising and being outside in those extreme situations in the winter? What drives people to participate in those activities?
Well, I think they're pretty much hardcore folks. I mean, lots of people are active outside in the summer, and probably we all notice that in the winter, that number of people goes down dramatically. A lot of us hibernate, or a lot of them hibernate, and so if you're out there looking at people who are cross-country skiing across a golf course, those are, pretty much the hardy, hardcore kind of folks who are out there. But there's no reason why, if you are physically active in the summer outside, there's no reason why you can't continue those kinds of activities. Activities outside in the winter. You might have, obviously you're not going to, you might want to ski instead of jog or whatever, but there's no reason why you can't be outside in the winter having fun, recreating, or just doing something for the sake of fitness and health itself.
And for people who aren't those more extreme people that you mentioned, who maybe are interested in trying out the cross-country skiing or different things like that, what are your tips on sort of easing into it and making sure you don't injure yourself, like slip on the ice while you're jogging?
Well, so not everybody's going to, first of all, to cross-country ski, you've got to buy skis, right? So a lot of people go jogging in the summer, and there's no reason why you can't jog in the winter. The only issue is not so much being worried about getting hypothermic or becoming frostbitten. It's actually trauma, and that's from slipping. So you want to make sure you have a good set of shoes with really good treads on them. You could even run in light boots because you're not trying to set any land speed record. You're trying to give yourself a workout. So there's no reason why you can't, jog in the neighborhoods you normally do, as long as you make sure that you're kind of checking what the surface is like. If we just had some sleet and some freezing rain, maybe do some different activities for the next few days until the roads have been plowed and the surface is safer.
And why do you think it's important to encourage people to spend more time outside in the winter?
Well, I think it's important to maintain a level of physical activity throughout the year. If you're active outside in the summer, and in the winter you decide to transfer your activity to indoor activities, well, that's fine. So you've kind of maintained your fitness activities throughout the year. But I think a lot of folks, when they go inside for the winter, they don't replace the activity, and they're just kind of inactive until summer or spring or summer rolls around again. And so in that case, it's a good idea to make sure that you continue the activity, and there's no reason why you can't be outside. And being outside in the winter, once you get past the fact that initially it feels cold, it's very invigorating, and you feel healthy when you've done something outside, as long as you haven't frostbitten your fingers or your ears or something. And of course, if you wear the right clothing, you're going to be fine.
So that's it. It just comes down to having the right clothing, the right equipment, and everybody can get outside and get some more exercise in the winter. Dr. Giesbrecht, thank you again so much for making time to talk to us today.
You're welcome. And what I always tell everybody is keep cool, but don't freeze.